So the insurance world actually shoots itself in the foot because they do hyper focus on premium, and that's how you're supposed to make the decision. We're the cheapest. We're going to save
Right.
you
Right.
all the Geico commercials.
Yeah, I
right?
was about to say Geico.
Yeah.
We could save you 50% or more on car insurance.
but that's a misunderstanding of human nature too, because if price were the only deciding factor, no one would fly first class, right? No one would get lower bowl tickets to the Jazz game. No one would eat at a nicer restaurant. And no one would have a nicer car, right? But people do. And it's because some things matter more than the price. And so, if I could counsel the entire insurance industry, then I would say stop being so focused on the premium. Let the client decide what's important to them. Explain what the purpose of this is, and then they'll decide. I've never had a client say, "Oh, I don't want an umbrella policy because it's going to cost me $200 more or $300 more per year." I've never had a client say that. In fact, they've said the opposite. "Wow, it's only $300 more."
Yeah, I know. It was a surprise. I thought when you were first telling me about it, I thought you were going to say per month. I was like, oh, it was like per year. Wow, that's crazy, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
So
worth
I've
it.
never had a client tell me they're not going to do an umbrella policy because it costs them more money, which proves the point. It's not just about the premium. And I'm not saying people shouldn't pay attention to the premium or that they shouldn't try and get the right kind of deal, but that shouldn't be the primary focus, because at the end of the day, why do you have auto insurance?
To protect yourself.
Yeah. And so the protection is actually what's most important. And so if you got a policy that cost the best, it was the lowest price, right? But it didn't protect you. You got sued, and the auto insurance wrote the check for $25,000 and they were out. And now they're going after your other personal assets. You're not going to be happy with that.
Right. It's like, what was the point of paying for it in the
Yep.
first place, right?
Yep. Or you buy homeowners insurance and it doesn't rebuild your whole house when something happens. Or you become disabled and, you only get a tenth of your pre-disability earnings. You're really going to be happy about all that? You're only happy. The cheapest policy is only awesome when nothing happens.